Hello and welcome to Big Bore Knife and Gear. Today I want to talk about something that I think is very important, and that is a medical or first aid kit. About 2 months ago, I got in contact with Sean from Geared Toward Gear because one, I know he's in the EMS profession. Two, I've watched a ton of his videos on his own medical kits and stuff he puts together. So I reached out to him and asked for some advice on certain things. I wanted a kit that was more than just a boo-boo kit, but not something that's, made to triage or treat 5 or 6 people at one time. He gave me some suggestions, and after searching through all his suggestions and doing my own little research, I put my own little kit together. And that was about 6 weeks ago. I've had this kit about 6 weeks, been in the trunk of my car, and I haven't done a video yet on it because I was searching for a particular type of tool to keep with my kit before I made a video. Well, I finally found one. Stumbled across an Instagram page called Rogan USA. Super cool stuff. I'll have a link in the description of this video. He was also kind enough to give me a code to pass on that saves you 20% off everything on his site. So without further ado, let's get this thing going. Here it is. Here's my kit. We're going to start with the bag. Now, everything in here, with the exception of a couple tools and the one that I just got, was all suggested to me by Sean from Geared Towards Gear. So we'll start with the bag. This is the Condor deployment bag. I know it looks fairly large on screen, but it's actually not. It's only about 12 inches in length, 6 inches wide, 6 inches tall, and it fits everything I wanted perfectly. Does have a really heavy-duty nylon shell. Has molly straps and webbing, which is important for when I show you this tool that showed up. Has very nice handle. You can strap it to car seat, to another bag, to a multitude of things. And it also comes with a shoulder strap, which I removed because I hate shoulder straps. So let's get into this, and I'll show you what this kit consists of. So we'll go with the side pockets. First and foremost for me, I always have to have a cutting tool. And don't hate me for my choice of football, but also a multi-tool of some sort. Very useful, comes in handy for all sorts of situations. On the other side pouch here, I have part of my basic first aid kit. I'm not going to pull it out, but it's just ice packs. Instant ice packs. So now let's get into the meat and potatoes of this kit. And by the way, everything fits in here perfectly. Very simple, easy deployment, super easy to get to. So we'll start with front pocket. Scissors. Metal construction. This brand was Prestige Medical. Most of this stuff came off of Amazon, by the way. A couple things did not. Total cost on this, $8. Also in the front pouch, since I wanted more than just a boo-boo kit, we have the Combat Application Tourniquet, the CAT. So if you ever come across something a little more serious than just a nosebleed or a scrape or a laceration, something that's really, really bleeding and you have to control it, this is a definite must. Now, a little caveat here, by the way. The reason I wanted to do this, one was in case I was ever with the family and God forbid something happened, got into a car crash, ran into some sort of bad situation, somebody got hurt, one of my kids or my grandkids fell and, broke an arm or scratched themselves up or cut themselves, I wanted something I could have with me at all times to try and render some first aid. And if it was serious enough, to render first aid and get them stabilized until real professional help could show up. So very important. Also in this front pouch, obviously instructions for it. I carry a Sharpie because you always need to write something down. And that's about it. Stows away very easily. By the way, I'm not going to pull this apart, but it is quick access. It's one pull, it's open and ready to go. Start to finish, probably less than 30 seconds to remove, open, and apply that tourniquet. In the main compartment is where we have the boo-boo kits. Now again, I wanted something more than just a basic first aid kit. I wanted something that could treat a little bit more trauma, bigger wounds, deep cuts. But this one here, this is the Advanced First Aid Kit from LTC. LTC is Live the Creed website right there. In fact, I think Sean just did a video on this same exact kit, and it is a fantastic kit. It comes in this airproof and waterproof lock sack, which is great. Has an assortment of stuff in there. Face shields, tools for splinters, burn gel, tapes, band-aids. I used to call them butterflies, but the closure strips to help close wounds. Gauze pads, compressed gauze, alcohol wipes, ibuprofens, aspirin, iodine, a Benadryl. All sorts of nice stuff in here, which is always nice to have. Second thing in here is the Adventure Medical Kits Trauma Pack. So this is going to be a little more advanced than just your standard boo-boo kit. This is going to help for bigger wounds, bigger bleeds, deep lacerations. Very nice, well-made kit. Everything is sealed. Basically rip it open and you're good to go. This kit has trauma pads, quick clot blood clotting powder, some duct tape, different size bandages and gauzes. It also has antiseptic wipes and bio-waste bag that can seal up when you need it. Also in here we've got some chest seals. So very important, you get a chest wound, anything like that. These are actually a 2-pack. This is from North American Rescue website right there, because this was not from Amazon. This was not. And now let's get down to what I was waiting for. So along with the multi-tool and a cutting device, I wanted some sort of tool in case I came across a car accident, or even if I was in my own and I had to render aid, and say the doors were jammed, or the windows wouldn't roll down, or somebody's unconscious inside, they can't do anything. I wanted some sort of pry bar. Unfortunately, everything I saw was just not going to work for that type of job. Until I found, again, Rogan USA on Instagram. Let me show you this beast. Made in USA. Comes with a little thank you card. Says appreciate the business and the opportunity to make this tool by hand that will provide you with many years of service. Has a couple little other cards in there. This one just goes over a little explanation of what it can do. You can dig with it, pry with it, use it as a hammer, you can split wood, all sorts of things. It does have paracord wrap on the handle in case that ever fails or gets cut or messed up. It actually comes with a card and shows you how to rewrap your handle, which I thought was pretty cool. Check this beauty out. Check this beast out. This thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9¼ inches in length. I already know how much this is, and I'll show you why in a minute. It's exactly 1 inch wide. It has a welded on tang. This is all steel, by the way. Lanyard hole. Very nice chisel tip / pry tip. Side chisel tip too. This one is actually, it's not sharp like a knife, but it is pretty dang sharp. You can rip through paper, cardboard, whatever you need. Break out glass. Pry open a door. This thing is solid. And it has to be, I didn't measure, but I guarantee you this is every bit of 3/8 thick. It is a super chunky, beefy thing. And the best part about this is how I'm going to store it. By the way, the name of this tool is the REX, which stands for Rescue, Escape, and Extract. Military grade extraction tool. Now check this out. Reason I wanted this so badly, besides the fact that it is completely badass and will get you probably into anything you need, it's the exact size to fit molly webbing. Slides right in, nice and secure, won't go through. This one is actually double, it's hitting the tab there, so let's try one on the back side here. There's one, unobstructed right in the middle. Look at that. Will not go through, will not come out. It is pretty much locked in, which I think is fantastic. Absolute great stuff. Anyhow, that's all I have for today, folks. I would like to thank Sean again from Geared Toward Gear. I truly appreciate all the advice and help he gave me in putting together my own little trauma pack. Again, check the descriptions. I'll leave links to Rogan USA, and I'll try to leave links to all these other places too. Until next time, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, because I love the feedback, and we'll talk to you guys later.